will have the first time something that is smarter than the smartest human. It's hard to say exactly what that moment is, but there will come a point where no job is needed.
So we have 5 beliefs. We're going to dive a little bit deeper in these beliefs and demystify them.
Yes.
But before we start, why this topic?
So I have a background. My first studies was in business and IT. So I understand enough, right, to know the motor behind AI and technology. And I thought, this nonsense has got to stop.
AI and workflow automation.
Well, AI, and now everything is AI, right? Again.
Same as with CX, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right? It's just an umbrella for so many things. And I think maybe 3 elements are worth distinguishing. And this is definitely not the holy definition, but workflow automation is one part. Then the whole hype around ChatGPT, right? All, let's say, the chatbots. And you have machine learning. I think maybe 90% of the business issues can be fixed with workflow automation. Right? So I'm very pro workflow automation, but it's not necessarily AI.
Yeah.
So I think it's important for you as a leader to understand, okay, what business challenges do we have and what is the proper solution to fix that business issue.
AI is moving extremely fast.
Yes, it's going super fast, but I think it's also because we're at the peak hype cycle, probably, looking at the Gartner cycle. Internet was also hype. Everybody needed to have their folder online, right? That was the beginning of the internet. And still, to this day, you have very bad websites or e-commerce sites. So chill, relax.
Yeah.
This is another technological wave, but really focus on which problem should it solve and not be inspired, right, with the ideas and the possibilities, but always connected back to the business.
AI should be designed for efficiency.
First of all, it needs to fix a business issue, right? Which business issue? We want to reduce calls. Fair enough. Then I think the second question is, do we actually have the data and the quality of the data that we can feed into whatever IT solution we have?
Yeah.
That's often already a big challenge. But then also think about, okay, what is the experience of the customer? What should it look like? And what should the experience of the employee look like? And so think a bit more smartly, more holistically when you design new applications of AI.
Customer needs are changing.
So the human needs of personal attention, being understood, but also on a practical level, yes, it's nice to know what's the status of something I ordered and I paid for. That has not changed at all. What has changed is the context in which you need to deliver. So we've done now, I think, over 250 driver analysis. And every time, across all different industries, different countries, the number one need is this human aspect. Right? Give me personal attention. Treat me with respect. If you want to use AI, always start with customer needs and know the needs are not changing, but the way that you need to address the needs has become way more challenging.
Yeah. Remove friction is one of the most important things.
It's not the ease of doing things, right? It's not the transactional stuff, it's the human stuff that has the biggest impact. If my network is super bad and I cannot call, I will not be very happy. I'll be super unhappy. But if the network is functioning well, I will not rate you a 9 or 10 because I expect a functioning network. So you want to be conscious in making choice. Hey, we need to fix the basics, and you need to for sure, because otherwise, if, again, in the example of the network, if the network is really bad, then you can give me personal attention however much, I cannot call, right? So there's a line, right, that you need to cross. But then indeed, don't blindly only look at speed, transactional stuff, and ease of doing things, especially in the digital side. Make sure you're consciously designing on top of the baseline, what are the key differentiators? Where can I add that human flavor?
Conclusion,
yes. I'm a strong believer in the potential of AI. I think it's a super hopeful future that we're entering because for over 25 years, the promise of IT has been, let's automate things that are not super inspiring to do as a human.
Yeah.
Right? A lot of repetitive tasks. So for me, that's where I see the beauty of AI, right? For AI to enhance the human experience. If that can be solved by whether it's workflow automation, AI, machine learning, I don't care.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, exactly. And to make sure that nurses can spend time again with patients, that teachers can spend time with students. In my utopia, right, I see that if we remove all the repetitive tasks, then we enhance the time spent on purpose-driven topics, right? I really feel I'm making an impact, I'm making a difference. Or maybe I don't know, 50 years ahead, if the promise of AI is that the productivity will increase exponentially, then why work 5 days, right? Why not say, hey, let's have, 4-hour work days, and parents can spend more time with their kids.
Yeah. So there are the blogs. If people want to read more, there is the book.
Yes.
How do I get this book?
ZannaVanderA.com/once you see it, because what we didn't mention yet is that the title of the book is Once You See It. You can pre-order the book through the /once you see it link.
Nice.